This is Random Bits RV.
Random Bits RV proudly partners with Roadmaster, makers of the revolutionary Nighthawk tow bar. Go to www.roadmasterinc.com for all your RV towing needs. Hey, it's Mike from Random Bits RV, and I want to ask all you full-timers, have you thought about what you're going to do when you arrive at your campsite with a reservation and you find out the campground is closed due to a disaster? Dawn and I recently checked in to Yogi Bear Jellystone Park in Amboy, Illinois. When we arrived there, we said, hey, we're here to check in. They says, no, you're not. I'm like, what do you mean? Well, the place had flooded and the water had just subsided the day that we got there. So the place was kind of a mess. Now, I got to give it to them. They had the entire park cleared up and in really good looking shape when we pulled in. But the whole prior week before that, they were underwater. A lot of the RVs and rigs that got destroyed, the park models got destroyed. I imagine that the insurance is going to total a lot of those rigs out. But have you thought about what you're going to do when you show up and there's no place for you to go? So I asked the manager of the RV park, I said, is it possible that even though you're closed, can we stay for one night, just park somewhere? That way I can kind of get my faculties back about myself, figure out what we're going to do, create a plan, and then we'll get out of there the next morning and get out of their hair. They agreed, and they says, you know what? They said there might even be a section out there where there is some power. So she said, if you go out to this section, she told us what sites to go to. She said there might be power out there. If not, can't help you, but you can feel free to stay. If there's power, use it. Luckily, we were there. And then she says, you know what? She says, we are going to try to open tomorrow anyway. So I'll tell you what, just go back there, find a place to park. If you want to stay but not take advantage of all the amenities that we have here, that's fine. They gave us a spot for the night. We checked in the next day, and they said, you know, if you want to, go ahead and stay, and we're good if you're good. Very gracious of them, but you know, that really got me thinking, what do we do when it floods? If you don't have any boondocking capabilities, you might want to entertain getting some. And I don't mean going out and buying a $5,000 lithium battery bank, but at least a couple of batteries that will hold you over just for a couple of nights or a night, or have some way to charge those batteries, right? And I always try to carry some water with me, maybe not an entire full tank because of the weight that is involved with that, but just try to carry some, right? Anyway, that's my disaster story, checking into a park that was flooded. You know, and the reason, this has happened a couple weeks ago, but the reason why I bring it up now is because we're here at a park in Wisconsin, and we're trying to go actually west into Minnesota, and they're flooded out there too. So, but at least this time we knew before we got in the motorhome and turned the key. Anyway, this is Mike from Random Bits RV, and we'll see you on the road.